that we'd come face to face, there'd not be any reason. I thought all things must die.
Yo, what it do? We back again with the RGD show. And today we got a special guest, longtime fan.
Special, right?
From Cleveland. I'm sorry about that. Marcus, what it do, my dog? What it do?
What's good?
Hey, welcome to the show. I know I feel like it's been about a year since we talked about getting him on the show.
Yes, he got busy. That's why.
Yeah, because I was in bowling and we was talking about that shit, bro.
This man thought coming to this side of recruiting was gonna be easy.
Hey,
and it is what it is. Just let y'all know I'm in Facebook jail again, so this is perfect.
Oh yeah, he is.
The podcast,
bruh, stop with the jail. What the fuck?
Oh, he's on that list.
Yo, instead of what they got you 30 days now?
No, it just says 7 days. I can't comment. That's it. I can like. I just can't post or comment.
Oh, that's nothing. That's not a major jail. And probably because you was cussing out MJ last weekend or some shit. MJ reported your ass and you don't even know it.
No, I reported Gordo talking about glizzies.
Yo, hey, but today, man, we got some some interesting topics, man. We're gonna start it off with some entertainment shit, bro. Everybody's been going to the movies again. Movies are starting to only be in the movie theater. And the top movie for the past couple weekends, until Jurassic Park, of course, was Top Gun 2.
Yes, sir.
Did y'all watch it?
No,
I did not.
Bro, I haven't watched it either. but I heard it's really good. I've never seen the first one, so I got to watch the first one to go watch the second one.
I've seen the first one.
Nah, I ain't seen the first one either. That's why I'm waiting. I gotta watch that first one first.
Yeah.
First one was alright.
So the thing is, though, it's been like 30 years, right? Since the first one came out. And they're coming out with a sequel because I guess they're letting the technology catch up and all types of shit. But what do you think? You think like movies like this is just going to keep with the sequels coming out, or are people just going to drop that shit?
I think it will. I think it's going to continue just because it's the hot trend right now. But they got to be very careful on what movies they decide to try to do that on. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. I feel like, for me, I think these writers are lazy now. I think sequels is just it. I think it's just easy. Oh, that made money. I'm just trying to make money. Let's go ahead and make a sequel to that.
But do you blame them, though? Every idea that's possibly out there is already a fucking movie.
You got to make money, right?
Yeah, but these sequels be buns, man. Except 22 Jump Street. That was a great sequel. I like that.
Yeah.
So it's just that's a random ass sequel to think of too.
I like comedy movies. That's just where I'm at.
So wait, y'all didn't think like Bad Boys for Life was a good enough sequel?
I didn't see the last one.
I think that's the third one. Shit. Yeah, that's what Bad Boys for Life. You didn't see that shit?
No, I didn't see it.
Don't.
Stop lying. I'm a big Bad Boys fan, bro. So I love that movie.
Bro.
I'm a big fan too.
I love Bad Boys, but that CGI was terrible.
CGI was okay, but I mean, bro, the movie was lit. The comedy was there. The fucking, the one-liners.
Better be there.
Bro, his shit was there.
You got two heavy hitters. Fucking better be there.
Bro, the comedy was there. Like, story, you right.
Even in the emotional fucking aspect, bro. You love bro.
But I just couldn't overlook CGI, bro. That explosion in the movie just made no sense.
I mean, you can say that about a lot of movies CGI, like
He's spoiled, bro.
or the over explosions, like a Michael Bay movie.
Oh yeah, it could be like,
you know.
So
Well,
I mean, y'all talking about sequels and shit, but like, look at like some of these new movies that came out with sequels. So like animated movies, right? Despicable Me,
yeah.
and then the spin-off that they have going on now with Minions. Even though that shit looks fire as hell.
I'm gonna watch it.
I mean, do y'all think that they're running out of ideas though, coming out with shit like that, or remaking a shit ton of movies?
They are. It's hard, man. Just like scary movies. Shit ain't scary no more because everything is predictable. You know what I'm saying? So it's already
MJ
been done.
talking about scary movies.
Yeah, no, the fucking Conjuring.
No,
But yeah, it's just we're just out of ideas, bro.
No, we're not out of ideas.
We are.
Jordan Peele.
Now he's special
coming out
though.
with some, yeah.
So ideas aren't gone. It's just people are in a rush to just make money instead of take the time and enjoy the process of making a good film.
But Jordan Peele also ain't scared to tip that line with his movies too.
I mean, look at what his debut was.
Yeah, Get Out. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's trying to put a movie out like
the
that.
line.
Yes.
On that shit.
I never seen that movie.
That's just on another level.
You disappoint me weekly, MJ.
I try to every day. I try to every day.
Say you disappoint me weekly. With the straightest face, my dude.
I'm messing with you.
Straight facts, bro. It's all good.
But no, pushing the line is like when you think of anybody you respect as an artist, whether it's music, film, anything. There's some line they're going to push. So if you're a true artist, like line pushing comes with it, and that's what we need to get back to.
But this also ties into what we talked about earlier in our shows, right? Cancel culture.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Getting it.
Everybody's scared of that.
I mean, look at this next sequel coming out this year that looks fire. Fucking Avatar 2.
I'm watching it.
Bruh.
I got a secret for y'all.
Go ahead.
On Avatar 2, on the first Avatar, I walked out of the movie. I did not finish it the first time.
What?
See Avatar 2.
No, Avatar the first one.
Oh, the first one.
I walked out on it.
It wasn't. I wasn't blown away by it.
Bro, I remember I was in Puerto Rico with my family. We watched the movie, and then my grandmother had the bootleg, and we watched it again at the house.
I seen the bootleg. That's how I saw it.
That's how I finished it. Was the bootleg.
And my grandma don't fuck around. Hey man, if there's somebody standing up in the movie theater, she go take it back and she get like 5 free movies, bro. With the same movie that she just got.
That's why I got the plug.
Hey, bro, straight up, man. Hey, she was gangster.
Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of Avatar,
bro. I thought it was. I think it was before its time for sure. Like it's different.
Yeah,
straight different.
I can agree there.
I mean, what's his name? James Cameron comes out with some interesting ass movies. I mean, even though he came out with Titanic, that shit wasn't that interesting. But he come out with cinematic masterpieces. That's the word.
It was a masterpiece, like overall the movie, but I just think I couldn't get into it. Everything looked great.
I think the wait, everything. like them making us wait for a lot of sequels sells more tickets.
Of course.
Oh yeah, you can't do it back to back.
Yeah, Netflix do that shit all the time.
Like we look at whatchamacallit, like we just talked about Bad Boys. It's been so long since Bad Boys came out. Everybody was gonna go watch it, no matter what. Whether they heard good reviews or bad reviews.
Yeah. You're right. And staying on the topic of these movies, and you talking about how we're going back into, in the movies all the time now. I kind of miss being able to just go ahead and press rent on the TV.
It's cheaper.
Convenient.
Yeah. I don't know. For me, I know D and we've had this conversation already, but like, I enjoy the atmosphere going to the movie theater.
Oh, for sure. But
it's just, I know it's expensive, but
now, before though, it wasn't that many expenses to go to the movies. Now it's like, we talking about gas. You know what I'm saying? We talk about food. Like everything just
look. If
increased.
I really wanted to save money, bro, I live like 5 minutes driving away from the movie theater. I will bike their asses over there.
Yeah, that's you.
I'll buy a tandem bike, attach the fucking wheelie to it for Atlanta, and make me and Arlisha and it's 90-degree fucking weather.
Motherfucker, he had a damn bathroom in the sink, cleaning himself off and shit.
No,
That's straight up. Fuck
nah,
it.
it ain't even the money for me. It's just like for certain movies, for example, Top Gun. One of the reasons I ain't watch it is I'm not taking these little kids to.
Hell no.
They're not about to sit still, and then I'm not gonna be able to enjoy the movie and all that. So if I can do it at the house, they get on the iPad, my son be on the PC gaming. I'm gonna enjoy my movie, and I ain't gotta worry about no interruptions, no bathroom breaks.
You right
And
about
I
that.
got my subtitles.
Yeah. Hell
What
yeah.
the fuck, deaf ass. I got to read.
Nah, sometimes you just, you get distracted. You might need to catch on the subtitles or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Don't sit here and act like you never been tapped by your girl, and she just like, hey man, what? Man, I miss what they talking about. You
I know. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
I had to like rewind that. I'm like, can you shut the fuck up?
Exactly.
Like, please.
Exactly.
You're not paying attention.
Hell yeah.
Nah, man. I mean, it's just changing though. I mean, like now they're even coming out with more shows to add to the movies, right?
Yeah.
I think Netflix does that shit, and then of course Disney is the prime example how they keeping their members by coming out with a different show like every quarter to keep you signed on, right?
And then they tying it to their movies too. These Marvel movies, you gotta watch
The Marvel.
them.
Yeah, everyone, shut your ass up.
Oh my god.
Let's not get into this. Not today.
Bruh.
Blade's
You
the
had
only
to
Marvel
watch-
that's good.
You said
Look.
what?
Don't
Blade.
listen to him.
Blade.
Don't listen to him.
They didn't redo Blade. I watched that.
They already doing Blade. Jesus.
No, they didn't
Oh,
hurry up
man.
there.
Where's the mute button at?
Didn't this man say Morbius was good? And I heard Morbius was okay.
It was
Wasn't
good.
great.
Yeah, it was good.
This man said
I heard Morbius was trash.
movie.
Just like Avengers in Endgame.
Mute, please. Your time ain't up. It's
Yeah, we're not doing MJ's opinion right now.
But
Right?
I get Facebook banned. But I get banned. That's what I'm talking about.
But I mean, you're right because you have to watch like WandaVision to understand Doctor Strange.
Also trash.
If you don't watch WandaVision, then you're not gonna fucking get it. This motherfucking. That's my favorite Marvel show. You better shut your ass up.
WandaVision was legit.
I ain't gonna lie. I got 2 more episodes to finish because like that first
Are you tripping?
I mean, for me, like I get you. A lot of people said that shit, but for me, like it was just so nostalgic to see her acting as the old school TV show. So I was like, oh, this is fucking interesting. It's cool. And then they start putting the puzzle together. I'm like, oh shit.
You gotta watch the last 2.
Oh, I am. I haven't seen Doctor Strange yet because of it. Like I refuse to watch it until I.
Yeah, don't watch it yet, bro. It's so good.
That
Same thing
legit.
like with the Loki shows. And I'm glad everybody's
Loki was
getting
legit.
I'm glad everybody's getting their own piece of the pie now. I haven't watched Moon Knight yet.
I didn't either.
I haven't watched Moon Knight or Hawkeye yet.
Yeah.
And Miss Marvel just came out too.
I didn't watch that one.
That's the girl that's she's supposed to or Kamala Khan, whatever her name is. That they made the Avengers game basically about her.
Okay.
Last time I saw. Yeah. Hey man, but we know what you're here for. You've been talking a lot of shit about basketball, right? From the outside looking in. Hey man, the finals game 6 is going on right now.
Right now.
What are
Warriors
y'all
up
thoughts
10.
about what are y'all thoughts about the finals so far though? So far, like give me your analysis. What you think?
I'm gonna let the guest go first.
Go ahead, Marcus. You know, here's with some knowledge.
The guessing, I must say, I ain't really been watching it, cause I already had Warriors in 6. I just don't see Celtics, pulling through, and that's where I'm at right now. I just don't believe they're gonna have it.
What you got, D? Go ahead.
It's been an interesting series, right? Just because they split, the games at home, right?
Yeah.
Both teams, and then obviously the last game, back and forth. Warriors had the big lead, came back. Celtics came back. Celtics built a little lead. Warriors came back, and it was actually a good team win overall for the Warriors because they won without
Curry went 0 for 9 or some shit.
Yeah,
From the
he broke
three-point?
he lost his record for straight games with a 3-pointer. I think it was
crazy.
233 or some shit.
Which is wild.
Yeah,
That's fucking crazy.
yeah. And they won without him going off, which is crazy.
I was not expecting Andrew Wiggins to go off like that.
I always liked Andrew Wiggins. I knew he wasn't gonna be like the next LeBron. I knew that. But I always liked his game because like he played both sides of the floor, and he's not a selfish player. I think it just took him a little bit of time to adjust to the Warriors because when he was on the Wolves, he was the option one, option two, coming on to
He's
the
an
Warriors.
option one for a long time, and then they started throwing him to the wayside.
Yeah, because Ant-Man.
Well, no, even when Jimmy was there, they stopped going through him.
Jimmy
They started going through Jimmy and Cat, and then they started going through Russell and Cat, and just threw Andrew Wiggins to the wayside like he was a bust, even though he really wasn't.
And the Warriors need him because the Warriors, how they operate is either they're gonna get a team win or one person's gonna go off. It's never the same person either. You know what I'm saying? Like one game be Steph, one be Poole, and then Clay. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then Draymond will have a little spark here and there, and then now Wiggins.
What the fuck is up with Draymond though?
He just plays his roles. That's all he does.
Weird, bro. It's weird seeing him. I understand he's a role player, but like,
no, he's not even a role player, man. He just does all the intangibles, man. Like
just seeing him like shooting so terribly lately until like last game. He got more than 2 points last game, but I was like, normally Draymond get his 10, at least.
Well, he gets his 10 elsewhere.
Get some rebounds and fucking assists and shit, but now it's just like he's just straight defense. There's nothing else.
No, it's not even that. He does all the screening that he does in a game is probably the X factor of the Warriors team, especially for Steph. Anytime you see Steph get open, it's because of Green. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they're not really concerned that he's not scoring because they don't really need him to score.
Here's my question, though, for you. You think Andrew Wiggins was a good fill-in? I mean, he's not going to fill the shoes, of course, but fill in for that replacement of Kevin Durant.
I think
for shooting-wise, defense-wise.
I think Poole and Wiggins together was a good fill for KD.
Okay.
I don't think Wiggins alone.
Okay.
One person ain't replacing KD.
No, I'm not saying he's not going to. I didn't say replace him. I said, just take that spot and do what he could with it and still make the other two superstars that they have, the way they were when KD was there compared to the finals when they last won before he was there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because their offense changed when KD got there, and then they try to keep it that way after KD left instead of going back to the way the offense was working before KD got there.
Yeah. Like I said, it took some time. It's a big adjustment because you lost KD.
But here's the thing: if the Celtics take Game 6, what's it going to take for them? You think what do they need to do? Continue doing that they did in Game 1 and 2, really?
The Warriors?
Nah, the Celtics.
In order for them to take it?
Yeah. What do you think? I mean, I know Jaylen Brown got to get hot for sure.
Marcus Smart needs to hit his shots.
Okay.
Because he's open majority of the time.
I feel like the game that they won, though, and this is a different factor, is that Al Horford needs to start scoring more. He's not getting his buckets the way he needs to be. He's getting less than 8 points the past 2 games.
But that's the real him.
I mean, he old as hell now. You can't expect too much from him.
Yeah, but both bigs getting shut down. Even Robert Williams had less than 10 points.
Yeah, but Robert Williams, he's young, so we can excuse that. You know what I'm saying? He came back from injury as well. The thing from Horford, right? The reason why he did so well in the last series is because somebody poked the bear. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's poking the bear in this series. Nobody really coming at Horford. It's either Tatum or Brown. And with Tatum, now it doesn't help that they fucking missing free throws too. Like, bro, clutch free throws, you can't be missing 2 straight. Tatum missed 2 straight in the series last game. You can't do that. And then, like I said, they won the second game. No, they won the first game because Grant Williams had 21 points. That's the only reason why they won. Because that man should not be scoring 21 points on anybody. That's why they won.
But when they took that game in at home as well, them boys were balling as a team. Tatum had 20-plus points. Jaylen Brown had 20-plus points. Off the bench, they had White going off.
They had the whole starting 5 scored over 15.
Yeah, and Marcus Smart had, 18 or something like that? I think every time Marcus Smart is, actually playing ball and actually balling, they do well.
He flops too much for me. Fuck that shit.
What? Did you see Jordan Poole's last flop?
Sorry.
Marcus
It's not
Smart.
as bad as Smart, though.
Yeah, he flopped way too much.
Stop.
He like number 2 in flops, though. You know LeBron number 1.
I knew you're hating behind.
Yeah, Chris
You knew
Paul.
it.
Chris Paul
You
number
knew
one,
it.
bro. You know
Nah.
Chris Paul number one. Chris Paul is number one in flopping. That boy is
top 3.
dramatic.
He ain't number 1.
Don't put LeBron in number 1.
You know. That's why you knew.
You
That's
do
why
it.
you knew I was gonna say it.
Dude,
I gotta disagree. I gotta disagree with that. Chris
Oh
Paul
my
is number
God.
one. Chris Paul is number one, bro.
Bro, LeBron don't flop as much as people make it seem, bro.
He stopped
Shit.
because motherfucker was coming at him. That's why. You know.
Chris Paul.
That's all you
fucking
knew. I
James-
was gonna say his
This
name.
motherfucker.
You wouldn't know.
That's because we had this conversation before, and I knew you would bring him up.
You damn right.
You're a LeBron hater. It's all good.
Hey, it is what it is. It
But
is what it is.
I mean, Chris Paul. There's more. I think there's more. There's other
There's
people
way
other than
more.
LeBron. Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry. Fuck it. Who was the other one?
Just
LeBron.
every
Nah, bro.
LeBron flop. It's probably like 3.
James Harden.
Hitting.
Because you know how many times you see James Harden go up with a 3 and then try to bump his hip out,
Every shot.
and then get mad because like he act like he got hit when nothing happened. Come on, bro.
Thank you.
Let's be real here.
You can't take his judgment on Chris Paul. He hates Chris Paul, so
I don't care. His bias is helping mine right now.
Hey man, hey, you know. I mean, LeBron helped bring 2 rings to the team, so
he brought one to my squad, so he forever in good graces.
y'all can kiss his feet all the fuck y'all want. That motherfucker's still a flop, motherfucker.
you know who my goat is either way, and he don't flop.
Who you
So-
go?
D-Wade.
D-Wade
I can
don't
stand.
flop.
I can stand behind that.
I
That's
mean, you're a Miami fan, so you staying home. I respect it. He,
You know.
he a legend of his own, so okay.
even though y'all should have
Same.
kept him, but hey,
They brought him back.
no,
So-
he left
so
because
they-
y'all wasn't trying to pay him.
I know, and then they brought him back because they needed him, and we made the playoffs.
Yeah, and then he
You know they went young. They were trying to go young, and that did not work out. Look at all the young guys that were on the team. Where are they now? Not with the team.
And neither is D.
Simple as that.
But guess who's still
That boy
standing?
retired.
The real GOAT is still standing.
Shut the. That
The
man been
last
playing since he
man
was
from the
18.
03 class is still standing.
Bruh.
What you talking about? Melo's still in. Hey, is he not?
Are we really counting this?
Is he not?
I mean, he is. He
All right then.
Motherfuckers taking games off because they losing. Fuck out of here.
Why
Fuck
you,
out of here.
why you got so much hate in your heart?
Man, this man
Taking
straight
games
hated.
off because the team losing. Fuck out of here.
I've seen
Time.
off in the court before.
Hey, D was
Come
D
on.
was D was real quiet with the Warriors up until 2015, 2014.
What do you
And he
mean?
was like, "Oh, we the best.
Oh, he said we? He said we?
We the best in
Y'all
2014."
already know.
When,
Y'all already
when they
know.
started winning. But hey, years of being at the bottom of the barrel.
I'm a Bulls fan. What do you mean? The reason why I told you the reason why I support the Warriors, because I'm a shooter, right? So I'm gonna support Curry and Clay.
Okay, fair enough. Now, what drove you to Chicago? How did you become a Chicago fan?
D
how
Rose.
did you-
Curious.
Okay.
Originally, I was a Nets fan when they was in Jersey, but then they moved to Brooklyn. I was like, yo, I can't. I'm not gonna support a New York team. The only team I support is fucking the Yankees,
All right.
because ain't no other baseball team. Right? The Mets is not a team, so can't really.
Fair enough.
You know what I'm saying?
Hell
So
no.
that's why. And then D Rose came to the league. I was like, damn, this dude he type nice. And then I followed the Bulls. I was like, fuck it, let me just stick with him. And I wrote it out, and I'm still a Bulls fan to today. But like I said, my team ain't in the playoffs. I mean, they're not in it right now, so I got to root for somebody. So I'm gonna root for my
No,
Splash
you don't-
Bros.
You don't have to root. You just
I do.
root the game. Like,
because
don't have
you know
to-
I gotta stick up for the shooters. You know what I'm saying?
bro.
Get the fuck up, man.
Hey.
I got to stick up for the shooters.
Because everybody gives Steph Curry some shit, man, which I don't know why.
Because all right,
Because
I'll
what?
tell you, I gave him a lot of shit before as well. Because like when he first came in the league, right, he was real injury prone.
So
That man was injured almost every season. Now he's the only one that's not injured.
He was also little too. Like
yeah, you know what I mean.
Shit.
So
But,
how you
I mean,
gonna
that's
hate
the
him because
only-
he gets
No,
injured?
I don't hate it. I don't hate him. But what I'm saying is, everyone's like, "Oh, Curry's the greatest." Whatever. I mean, now, yeah, he's the greatest shooter.
greatest shooter
I mean,
of all time.
one of the greatest shooters of all time, right? But
The greatest shooter of all time, not one. The greatest shooter
shut
of
your
all time.
ass up.
He's definitely the greatest shooter of all time.
The greatest shooter
But-
of all time.
In a year, I agree with MJ.
But
The fuck?
But
He
but
broke the record.
up until 2014 when they started balling with the Splash Brothers and Draymond and all that shit. I mean, no one really said anything about him. He was shooting, but he wasn't like Ray Allen shooting.
Because he
At the
did. He
time.
was sitting behind fucking Monte Ellis.
Yeah.
I'm saying if you were gonna be the leader of the team from the get go, you're gonna be the leader of the team from the get go.
He was trying to,
No,
but Monte Ellis.
You
No,
look at the
I'm
team.
saying.
no,
Look at the
some
team
goats
he had
come off the
before.
bench. Some of the goats come off the bench, and then
Yeah, but Monte Ellis at the time was hooping though. It's not
But
like
look at-
Monte Ellis was a bum.
And then also, if you think
I
about
didn't say he was a
Golden State-
bum.
but back
I'm
You
just
gonna
saying,
turn your
that's
fucking
why.
camera on, and or you gonna talk in the background?
oh my bad.
You don't have a rookie start over Monte Ellis.
And then if you also think about it, back then it was what Monte Ellis, the end of Baron Davis. Like where did Curry fit on that team at that time?
thank you.
And he was because you understand when he came in the league, he was undersized. He had an ankle issue,
He had
right?
fucked up ankles, boy.
And he came from a decent school, not the best school. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they're not gonna give him opportunities. Bro, Monte Ellis was hooping like Monte Ellis was a walking bucket at any given time.
Yep.
See, this is a problem with basketball though. People get drafted, and you expect them to just be there, like the goat off rip. Football.
Yeah.
you get chances.
I mean, that's
Basketball,
that's
like,
the
nah, you need to be there.
that's the trend now, right? They leave in as a freshman and expecting to be NBA ready.
But most of them also look like grown ass men when they
Yeah,
after
that
that.
shit different
Besides,
now.
shit.
Hey, I'm just saying, LaMelo is young.
Like me.
LaMelo's
I mean-
younger than all of us, and he looks just as our age. He looks like he's our age.
I
just
mean,
hooping.
well, if you compare it like right when Ray Allen came in, that boy looked like a baby, and he was a starter
Yeah, and now
on the Supersonics.
and now these 19-year-olds look like Motown 20-year-olds.
My man said Motown 20-year-olds. Jesus, full grown man with a fucking Jerry curl,
Yep.
little perm and shit.
They look, bro. They look like Motown 20s, man.
Hey, now that Gordo's here, I mean, what do you think about the NBA finals so far? Give us what you think.
I'm not gonna lie, they're entertaining as hell. I like these finals have been pretty more entertaining than the last couple. The bubble finals were boring as shit. As soon as we saw the matchup, we were like, "This is fucking over." Last year's finals was also
You
like,
thought that, you know.
I mean, he knew that because LeBron was on the squad. That's a shot at you, D.
Nah, it was just
First of all, it was AD, so don't even say LeBron.
It was just over before it started.
If you don't think AD won that finals for y'all or that whole year,
Look,
stop it.
I'm a real fan. Don't say y'all. I'm not a Lakers fan. I'm
You're not an MJ. You're not an MJ. You're not an MJ.
Bitch, I'm a Kobe fan.
Just saying, it's proof.
Yeah, so you got no team then, so you can't root for the Lakers no more.
You got heaven.
Oh Lord.
You better
Yeah.
go
Boy,
to
you going to hell, bitch.
you better go to church. Pretty much that's what he said.
Yo.
Y'all fucked up.
Hey, there will be no Kobe jokes in this chat, bro. Ever.
So Kobe,
Mamas, yeah, bro.
Haters,
And Aaron Hernandez.
and Aaron Hernandez. There are no jokes.
Wait,
Like, Kobe's probably the only celebrity I almost shed a tear for.
wait. Why is there no Aaron Hernandez?
Because he was a straight killer, man. Look at him. Look what he did in the league.
Because he was a
bro.
patriot, man. He was a patriot for life.
Okay. I ain't debating. I was just curious.
Nah, he was a killer off the rip.
Just Kobe.
On and off the
Anybody
field.
else? They got it. But don't do Kobe jokes. Nah.
Fair enough.
Oh, yeah, so I'll say what the fuck I want about Kobe Bryant if I want to.
Wow.
Looks like I'm going to Henry Ruggs.
Just own you.
I'm gonna go to Henry Ruggs.
So me. Oh my gosh, whatever. Anyway, before we get to Marcus's favorite part of the show,
Oh yeah.
because he about to roast his ass. But I got one thing. You know, y'all keep asking about, man, you gotta talk about this shit some more because you're all up in this shit. How come you don't share this shit? Well, where are y'all going? And comprehend, like, think about that question. Where are you going?
Not back to jail.
Dumbass. Think about it. Like, in your life, like, where are you heading? What's your, like, end state to where you can be, like, blissful?
All right.
I'm in it now.
It's deep question.
Yeah.
You're not in it now. You telling me recruiting is where you want to be for life?
MJ,
I live in the
being
moment, not in the
mediocre-
future. No.
MJ, being mediocre right now is where you want to
Being
be.
mediocre.
Hey, I'm at peace right now, so fuck it.
Like, what's your obsession? Do you have a healthy obsession? Something that's gonna improve your life. Video games, right? That's an obsession to people, but is it gonna improve your life? Are you doing something with it that's gonna improve your life?
Yeah, motherfucker, take away stress. Shit.
I'm not saying that. Like, are you gonna make money off of it? Is it gonna help your family? Some shit, you know?
I
Like a goal, right?
I get that, yeah.
So like my obsession right now is like going to Ranger School, right? So like I'm doing everything in my power to make sure my body is prepared. I'm doing everything to make sure that I have all the gear. That I'm trained up on RTTs and ruck marching and weapons tactics and all types of bullshit, even though that's out of my job. But in order to succeed in that shit, you got to be obsessed with it. It's got to be your, like, the goal that you breathe, right? So like, what's a goal that you're chasing right now that you're like, I need to grind for this shit?
Okay, David Goggins, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Shit.
I mean, that's his
What
idol.
you got,
bro.
Marcus? What you got, Marcus?
Well, to answer your original question, like where I would be bliss, like where just meets pure bliss, like
Mm-hmm.
my natural personality is just helping people and making sure everybody around me is good. So if I ever get to a point where I can be comfortable to where whatever I'm doing, it ain't got to be the army, it ain't got to be work, but whatever I'm doing, I know no matter what the kids or the wife want or need anything, or any close friends need anything, I'm in a position to immediately help and have no issues. Like that's my ultimate goal.
I like that.
So I ain't trying to be rich. I ain't trying to be famous. I'm just trying to be able to always be able to take care of anybody I deem close to me.
Does that mean you're working for the rest of your life, or you're doing something with passive income, or?
No, I mean obviously we get that little retirement check, but obviously investing. I got IRAs and things like that, little stocks, and obviously the TSP. But I want to get into something now to answer the question about me. I want to get into something where I can be in a position to mentor the young youth. I don't know. I don't know what role that would be. I don't know if it'd be like a Boys and Girls Club, some Big Brother Big Sister program.
So right now it's like a dream, right?
Yeah.
It's a dream.
Yeah.
But could you make it a goal?
Hell yeah.
And take action steps to do that?
Yeah, I got to finish this degree so I can make sure I got the qualifications of whatever path I want to go. I'm already qualified. Okay. That's why I like recruiting. And
that's what you're doing. See, that's the thing. So you took action steps without you even knowing you took action steps. You want to accomplish this, so I need this prerequisite to get this done, right? You didn't write it out. I mean, it helps, but you didn't write it out because you're already doing it.
Yeah.
So you're obsessed with that. You're taking action steps. You don't even know that. It's like a low key, like something in your brain that's putting it together for you. What you got, D? What you think, man? Well, like, what's an obsession for you? I know me and you are hustlers.
Yeah.
We're just trying to grind anyway.
Well, military. I got one military and then one, civilian side. Civilian side is easy. It's generational wealth, for my kids, whatever. It's a goal. I'm not obsessed with it right now because I'm not in position to be obsessive right now with that goal. Plus, I don't know exactly how the fuck am I gonna do it. I'm gonna find something. I'm gonna figure it out one way or another.
May not be today. Could be tomorrow.
What are you talking about? You talking about like the generational wealth?
Yeah.
Okay.
Random shit comes to my head all the time on how to fucking try to do
you gotta
like earlier.
You fail 100 times and you get that one success. That's all you need, man.
Alpaca farming. That's the way to do it.
Shut the fuck up.
Bro, you know how much one thing of their wool goes for?
Bro, you watch too much fucking UFC Fight Pass about that dude that shears alpaca.
He just shears them. I'm talking about the people that own those alpacas.
but-
they make
but how-
bank.
How much is it costing them to maintain that alpaca?
Exactly.
It's like $800 a month.
A lot for a farmer.
They're not growing hair fast enough.
You gotta have like 10 alpacas or 12 alpacas, 1 alpaca per month.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Hell yeah.
And that's only 1 coat.
Yeah.
Hey man,
One little ass profit. Fuck out here.
doing it.
What are you obsessed with, Gordo? Like, where are you heading in your life? That's a question. Let's all tune in for that.
So, Ruben, well, y'all know my situation where I'm at right now.
Mhm.
So a short goal of where I'm heading is I should be out of this house by come next spring. And then after that, working towards my master's. It's honestly my goal.
Like you're gonna leave the house and just be on the street?
No, I'm gonna go get a place of my own.
How?
Not my fucking benefits that I've been pocketing.
Oh, your VA.
Yeah. And my GI Bill. I haven't fucking
Yeah, but you need 2 years of employment to rent anything.
which I'll have by the time I'm out, I'll have 2 years.
Yeah, but will that be enough without your benefits to actually get you into the spot? That's what you need to think of.
As of right now, yes, it would be.
Or you gonna stay on campus or something?
No, I'm gonna live in like a studio, and being a student, I have bus pass if I ever need a bus, and then
And what school are you gonna go to?
so for my master's, I have to transfer out of city,
Where?
either
Like,
Pueblo.
have you decided on college? Have you thought about the steps you're gonna take to move out of your parents' house? Have you started looking at places where you're gonna live? You know, shit like that. This shit
Well,
that adds up.
I've looked
to
at
your
places.
goal.
I've already I started looking at places because I don't want to move I don't want to transfer to a school that has a master's program in psychology and then be like, okay, let me go look for a place, and then there's nothing in my budget. So I've been looking at budgeting for the apartment before I start.
You're gonna have to pay rent every month, so you gotta find
Exactly.
a place that you can pay every month.
Exactly. But I need to find a place. I need to find acceptability kind of thing for the apartment. Someone that would be like, yeah, you're a college student, cool.
You get a
don't get-
roommate.
Hell no, dude.
What? People do it all the fucking time. People in the army fucking have roommates. They're married and have roommates.
I'm just gonna marry a dude for the benefits.
Don't do that.
Or just stay at home for the next.
Look.
20 years.
Don't do that. We all know.
I'm gonna marry a dude.
We all know. We all have had soldiers like that. Don't do that.
Be that guy.
But yeah, mainly my goal in life right now is just to get that piece of paper with my name on it. That is all my goal in life is right now.
Okay.
And then after that, start my counseling career.
MJ, what you got, man? What like? I'm kind of.
Wait, we going back to him? We going back to this?
Yeah.
Fucking
What's your obsession or like goal? I mean,
Anime.
yeah.
Hentai.
Go ahead. Shut the fuck up. Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Oh,
Wow me.
I always thought about. I see myself be like a basketball coach. I don't know why, but I feel like I'd be a good basketball coach.
While in or like post army?
Post army,
So like a high school coach or something?
like high school coach. Yeah, I see myself
you're
doing
gonna-
that and being like a mentor to those kids.
So
Are you
why
gonna teach?
I might teach math. I teach math.
So why you in right now? Are you volunteering to like coach these little leagues? Or
Yeah,
you-
actually, I am. I'm doing mentorships at high schools right now, talking to kids and stuff like that. I'm trying to get into the NYPD basketball program, so for the youth basketball program. So I volunteer coaching hours and stuff. And it talks right now, so I'm trying to do
So
stuff.
what are
like
you
that.
what are you doing to try that? Like what are you doing when you say trying? That means you're actively
Yeah, I'm actually talking to the NYPD.
asking questions
Yeah.
and getting
Getting it,
applications and
yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
So
Okay.
MJ, you a recruiter, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I was about to get.
So are you shadowing your high school basketball coaches right now? That's easy.
That's the problem in New
quick
York,
work.
though. Trying to get into these high schools is a problem. I got into one, it took me a year and a half. And I tried to talk to the basketball coach, but every time I try to talk to him, this motherfucker always dips. He never showed nothing like that. So I'm trying to work with the guidance counselor and the principal now.
Well, all you gotta do right there is just build a relationship by being there and being present. So if I'm you, you got access to that school. Go to the practices and just be the rebounder. You ain't gotta say nothing to the coach.
You talking to the wrong people.
You know
You
what
need
I'm
to talk to the athletic director.
Yeah.
Facts. Facts.
That's who you
Yeah.
need to talk
If
to.
he's
you need
not,
to talk to
if he's not, if the coach isn't trying to make effort, then you jump his ass and go to the athletic director.
No, don't even jump them. Just go straight to the athletic director
I'm
and be
going
like,
straight to
"Hey,
the
I would like
principal.
to
Fuck that
shadow."
shit.
No,
They're
the
not
principal,
gonna- they can't do
the
nothing
principal,
about that.
Principal won't do no
AD
shit.
got
bro.
more power than you think, man.
Yeah,
What?
AD got boosters. He
Yeah,
got money.
you gotta go to the athletic director and be like, "Hey, I'd like to shadow your head coach, learn some shit, maybe help assistant coach occasionally,
Crazy
maybe
part
in the
is,
summer, maybe in the summer leagues or some shit, you know."
crazy part is, I talked to the coach before he was all aboard with it. I talked to the principal, they was all aboard. It's just they don't commit to it.
I mean, you're in New York, bro.
I
There's
know. I
nothing
know.
to commit to. It's you're doing it for free.
I mean, I'm
Yeah.
doing it for free, yeah, but I'm trying to get I'm trying to say, hey, when's practice? When's this? I'm trying, trying to learn, try to be there. It's nothing. It's no communication. So
It's
now
not that because they see you as a recruiter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Right.
Are you in
You gotta-
That's
are you,
why.
You got to go in there as MJ.
I
are
mean,
you
I
in
go
uniform?
there.
Are you in
yeah.
uniform? Are you in uniform?
No, you
when
can
you're
go in
trying to
uniform. You can
I-
go. It's your approach, right? It depends on the message you're giving.
Uh,
Because a lot of times you go into school, they see that uniform. Like, all you want is wanting to get something from us.
And you're in New York.
Yep.
Yeah. But like I said, you talk to the athletic director, you're going to be straight. Because I coach the girls' varsity team out in Virginia Beach just because I went to the athletic director. He introduced me to all the coaches. One of the coaches so happened to be from Bayonne, New Jersey. And then boom.
Hey, I'm sorry, ain't nobody gonna be from
Nah,
Freeport,
Louisiana.
Louisiana.
Fucking
that's true.
Not out there.
nah, you got all those avenues, and then it's summertime right now in New York. You need to be on all those basketball courts with them kids hooping with them.
All the rec centers,
Everywhere.
Boys
fucking
and-
YMCA,
all the boys and girls
all
clubs.
there's so
Boys
many
and Girls
leagues
Club.
out there right now. You can even start at GAU.
Hey,
Shit, I should
these
start
kids got
AAU.
power. These
I
kids
should
got
start
power.
AAU.
Yeah, they start talking about your coaching style. It's gonna come around.
They will take free any day.
Facts.
Get the
Any
Army
day.
I'm gonna get the Army sponsor the AAU team.
No, they won't.
I
They
know.
won't do that.
They won't do shit for you.
Hey, another before we get to where we're getting, another goal that I've been, super, I would say like super obsessed because I'm busy, but obsessed with and improving is this shit right here. All right. Fucking
yeah.
coming up with ideas to improve our product, right? Coming up with TikToks, fucking posting more, changing the post up, topics, the timing, having people on like Marcus and shit like that, because sharing it, because at the end of the day, like we talked about since the get-go when me and D even thought about this shit, was we want this shit to be successful to where we're going in our 40s, or I'm sorry, D going in his 60s and fucking and still doing this shit. You know I love you, D.
Look at me now.
I mean,
God damn. Hey, but you know what?
I think y'all already doing it. I think y'all doing what y'all need to do to be successful. Y'all consistent.
Yeah, but it's just we need to get more audience in, and the algorithm just is catching slowly.
It's just
But it's not there yet.
I think to be honest, we all expected this to be blown up, or not really blown up, but like we expected a little bit more audience at this time. But now that we know the algorithm and we're working that algorithm,
Yeah,
we're slowly seeing that increase.
I think we're at the right pace. So.
Yeah, because in the beginning we didn't take it that serious. It was just, hey, we're just gonna get in here and talk
It's just
shit.
it's just a group of dudes
I
talking
think
shit.
these past 2-3 months has been key.
Just imagine if we just spent the same amount of efforts that we did in the last 3-4 months in that first year that we started.
It'd be nasty.
Right.
I mean, you also got the little cheat codes everybody be doing. Like, I don't know, I'm weird, so I deep dive in all kinds of stuff and I like to have general knowledge. You never know when you need it, right? So one of the things I would suggest is try to find another small like podcast and reach out to them and be like, hey, you want to come on our podcast? Never start bigger than you. Just find that community that you in, that small community, y'all helping each other grow. And as you grow, and this is what they do for Twitch streamers. That's how I know this, because I'm helping my cousin build his. And as you grow, keep growing with those people. Find another person who's now at your next level. Get them to come on. Do a show with them, and just keep growing. And that's how I'm noticing all these podcasts I watched growing. Like you see,
We had this dude. We had this dude. You remember that dude came on when we started on Twitch? He came over. He was on a podcast, his own podcast. He came over. He was talking. It was just shit never like solidified.
yeah, but you got to get
But-
on theirs too.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You
Yeah,
gotta get on theirs.
I definitely got. We definitely got to do that one day. But without further ado, family.
goddamn time.
MJ's opinion. How y'all like that? That shit was good, huh? That shit was fire.
I'll make a beat. I know I'm gonna make a beat for it, and I got you.
Hey, you got
There
too
you go.
much,
Yeah.
I'll
you
make
got
a
too
beat
much
for it.
time as an LT. Bro.
You know what? Do it. Let's go.
There we go. Thank you. So while we on basketball, right?
Oh Lord.
NBA
Oh,
Finals.
Jesus.
So I would personally trade AD, LeBron, Russell Westbrook for more players, better pay.
You know, sometimes I wish I could just reach through the screen and just punch
Did
the
you-
shit out of you, bro.
Did you follow? So you said more players, and did you try to slide in better players? Is that what you just said?
He-
Well, yeah,
tried to
better
slide it.
players. Yeah, better players.
But
Yeah. Yeah,
you should say LeBron, AD, and Westbrook.
yeah. Trade all three. Blow that shit up. Blow it the fuck
Why
up.
wouldn't you?
Blow it the
Where was
fuck
this?
up.
Where was this energy when y'all was in the bubble?
I've been said this. Hold on. I've been said this.
First of all, you're fucking dumb as rocks if you want to trade LeBron James.
I'm trading that
And I hate
motherfucker.
LeBron James,
I'm trading that ass.
but I would take LeBron James on the Bulls any day of the week.
Because he's that leader that everybody.
Yeah.
Well,
That IQ is just out this world.
Well, I
And
will
he
give
takes-
you LeBron for DeMar DeRozan, Lonzo Ball,
Bro, you could take my
that-
whole team, bro.
Alex Caruso. I
You
take
could take the whole. You can take the coaching staff with him.
Bruh.
MJ.
what's up?
Like,
How many times you take B-Step, bro?
No, I am traded everybody.
Just start, motherfucker.
No, I'm
God
trading everybody. I'm
damn.
blowing that shit up.
No.
AD can go.
No.
AD definitely gone. He can't stay healthy.
I think
Bruh. If
Russ
he's
Westbrook
healthy,
def-
that duo is unstoppable.
Russell Westbrook definitely gotta go. He's gone. He gone.
I
Gotta
know.
go.
They already announced that he's not gone.
I know,
I
but he
can
need to
let him
go.
go. I can let him go. I wouldn't like actively try to get rid of him.
I
No.
can try to get rid of him.
He's only played there for a year.
I don't give a fuck. When he first got traded, I said it wouldn't work.
You know what? Look at LeBron's first year with the Lakers.
trash.
It didn't work. It didn't work,
They
right?
didn't make the playoffs.
But now them look, they consistently made the playoffs after.
Yeah,
you
his
bugging.
first year
bugging.
he traded the whole fucking team. That's why. Trade
But
the
you
whole
understand-
trade all
you-
three of them.
I
Give
get
me
it. They're
Dame.
superstars and
Give me
all stars,
Dame.
and there's a lot of pressure on them. But you got to worry about all the other players too that they picked up that thought it was going to work out that didn't.
Well, a lot of the players that they did pick up, they didn't get to play. Kendrick Nunn didn't play at all this season.
Exactly.
And that was gonna be their starting point guard.
And then they
Fucking
thought,
Trevor Ariza was injured most of the season.
and what's that rookie from last year? Tucker? No, yeah, Tucker.
Oh,
Yeah.
the one that got traded from the Hornets?
Reeves. It's my
Yeah.
Reeves.
Was that
No.
Horton?
Horton.
He was
There's
young.
like-
He's the youngest one on the team, and he didn't play.
He did play.
That's what I'm saying. He had potential, but he didn't live up to the potential.
Oh, you talking
If you
about the rookie that they drafted?
Yeah, what's his name? Tick.
TC.
No, because I know
Yeah.
Horton Tucker. Horton Tucker, I think that's his name. He got traded from the Hornets. Was
If
it
you
Horton
think-
Tucker?
If you think about
Load
it,
the
though,
shit up.
look at
THC,
look
what
at-
the fuck his name is.
Look at the last time LeBron, before he went back to Cleveland, when he first got to Miami and they had all those stars. It looked like they meshed for a little bit, but then when it came down to it,
LeBron had a meltdown and he fell and it
they,
fell him.
they had a
So, yeah.
meltdown. But what
LeBron
happened
did.
the next two
Two
fucking
years.
years?
Doesn't matter. Blow the shit up, goddammit.
What kind of fan are you, bro?
He's a whack ass fan, boy.
Yeah,
He's
blow it
not
up.
a fan. He's not a fan.
I'm a
He's
Kobe
hater.
fan. I
That's
literally said
what
I'm
he
a
is.
Kobe fan.
Y'all doing bad with them. Just imagine what y'all do without them.
Yep,
Bruh.
nothing.
What the fuck are
we
you
could,
on, bro?
we could trade for Dame. Give me
Hey,
Dame. DeMar
no.
DeRozan, Alex
Y'all don't have
Caruso, and
enough
Lonzo
money
Ball.
for Dame.
Hey,
Shit.
I'm just letting
Get
you
rid-
know, MJ, what happened the year before Braun got to the Lakers?
I don't give a fuck. What happened when
Y'all
he's
was a
there?
Dame?
Bro, y'all was irrelevant for years.
But he's still
The
kind
last-
of irrelevant right now.
the last
What the
time-
fuck?
Even with Kobe on the team,
Are we in the
they
playoffs?
weren't making the playoffs.
Are we in the
But
playoffs now?
Dame couldn't even do it on the Blazers. What makes you think he's gonna do it on the Lakers?
He ain't gonna have help. If you trade three
What help?
of those, you've traded 3 of those motherfuckers, you get plenty of help for Dame.
Bro, get out of my face.
You
right now.
need to loosen up that helmet you wearing. All right,
Bruh, I'm trying to tell trade no motherfuckers.
See the issue.
Bro,
The issue. with
Dame
Dame-
had ballers on the Trailblazers, and they
Yes.
still missed. They made the playoffs, but they didn't make it.
No.
You telling me you only taking Dame with the bum players they got with that LeBron and
No.
without LeBron, AD,
What I'm
and Russ?
saying, I'm saying that you get people like Dame, DeMar DeRozan, people like that for all 3 of those trades.
The only player you don't get Dame for is probably LeBron.
Yeah.
Okay, for one swap. Then AD go to Chicago
No,
for 2 players.
actually,
Not
I
a
don't even
good
think
idea.
that. I don't even think that. I think they would probably trade AD and like Melo for
I forgot about Melo. Is he
for
still on the team?
Lillard.
No, but the Blazers not gonna take that. That's what I'm trying to say.
They're not gonna.
With my at the beginning of this about last year, they were trying to, the Sixers. We were going to give up Ben Simmons, Matthias and I think Maxley, all for Dame
And
and,
cash.
and cash. And this was before we knew what Maxley could do. And we were like, take it. We were like, take them all for Dame, and they were still saying no. So y'all, for you to get Dame, you're gonna have to throw in money, picks.
No, just LeBron.
Just LeBron.
Nah, I
I'm
don't
throwing
think they would do
LeBron
one
bitch
for
ass
one.
in. He
it's
didn't.
not an even. It's not an even swap, bro.
I don't care. Get rid of
First
him.
of all, I think LeBron got no trade clause anyways.
He really does.
I
He
do.
doesn't-
He controls all his contract, bro.
Fuck. Damn.
The fuck?
Oh, the only person that can trade LeBron is LeBron.
Yeah.
Only way.
Yeah.
I take this back if they win championship next year.
I mean, y'all did see what he said. He said he would make a
At least
instant
get to the
impact
finals.
if he went back to the Heat.
I'm just saying if he's waiting literally for his kid to come in.
Yep.
Wherever
This
his,
kid is not even.
Draft him.
wherever
he's
his
not even
kid
good
gets
enough to get
drafted to,
Bronny,
Wherever his
hold
kid
on.
gets drafted
Bronny
to,
kind
he's
of
gonna
nice.
be like-
He's a senior this year, bro. He's
Bronny
still got
kind.
years.
Hold on. Bronny kind of nice now. Hold on now. Don't sleep on
Bronny-
Dude
Bronny.
averaged like 8 points, bro.
Bronny kind of nice this year.
Look. But I think what we're doing though with that shit is you're comparing him to LeBron.
I'm not
For
comparing.
No.
Because
I'm
everyone's
comparing
like,
him
oh,
to
he's not.
other players. Like, bro, he's not gonna get drafted. Like, he's nothing is
He's got
spectacular
to
about Bronny.
develop in college. He's got to play. He's got to develop in college. He's not going to be a high school draft.
He can
Seven-
draft his
so
name.
7.2 points a game, 2.6
Just like-
scores,
just like,
2.5 assists.
He
Just
can
like
be
Shaq's son. Shaq's son is
Sharif O'Neal.
Yeah,
Sharif
Sharif.
O'Neal is not nice.
He had heart. No, he was going to be nice till he had heartburn.
He literally
Yeah,
had-
Did you say Sharif?
Sharif
Yeah,
is
he-
nice.
He not ready. He not ready to be a starter in the NBA.
Look,
Because he had the heart surgery.
we all know LeBron runs the NBA. Bronny getting drafted off of
Yeah.
his name. Because whoever drafts him know they getting LeBron for a year.
Yep.
Maybe,
'Cause he
but
wants to
he's
play-
not
he
good
wants to play on
enough,
the
man.
team.
Either he wants to play on the same
Oh,
team.
it
as
don't
Bronny.
matter. D, would you draft Bronny knowing LeBron will come to your team if you did it?
No,
I ain't
At
saying
that-
first round pick.
3
You got
years.
because you understand by that time LeBron is older, right?
It's gonna
He's
be
already
3
old now.
It's gonna be 3 years from now.
Bro, you saying we saying older? We saying older, but this man just had a career year at 30.
He invested
Seven?
$1 billion into
I get that,
his health.
but he, like I said, you said 3 years, right, Gordo?
It's like
A
3.
lot can happen in 3
2.5,
years.
3 years.
No,
Yeah.
a
right.
lot can.
All right, D.
So I'm
you
gonna
know
lose
what?
a draft pick just to get a guy for 1 year. No,
D. All right, let me talk to you about this thing. Let me put it in your perspective. Right? How many more years you think Tom Brady got?
man. At this point, I don't know, man.
Stop
Yeah,
lying, because
bro.
he looked good, right?
If
He
you already-
looked good.
5. I give him 5.
He looked good, right? So you're telling me, like, say Tom Brady's son is like a fucking star running back, but he's like a 4-star running back, so he might go second round pick. But if your team drafts him in the second round, Tom Brady will get traded back to your team. Would you do it?
Yes.
Exactly my point.
What?
It's the same fucking thing.
It is
how
not.
do you know? How do you know Tom Brady's going to be that good in 3 years?
Hold on, let me explain myself.
I'm listening.
Right? You said a 4-star.
Mhm.
Bronny is averaging 7 points in high school.
Well, he's first of all, he's on a competitive team that has all superstars.
First
And
of all, it
second,
does
he's
not
a senior
matter.
this year. And I told you, he's got to go through college to develop.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, he's not even doing well now in high school. What makes you think he's gonna be affected in college?
But if you think about this, he missed his entire junior year last year.
It doesn't matter, bro.
He tore his ACL.
If you told me he was coming out of high school as a 4-star, maybe 4.5, and I'll
find out this year. We're gonna find out this year.
Bro, with those numbers, he probably only gonna be a 4-star because LeBron is his dad. But skill wise, I would not give him a 4-star recruit. Hell no.
So you guys have heard of 247 or 24/7 Sports, right?
Yeah.
They ranked him nationally 2 months ago.
Okay.
What was it right?
Bronny is a 4-star recruit.
Because of his dad?
And he's ranked 34th nationally among guards.
No.
Because of his dad, bro.
Look at the team he's on. Look at the teams he's playing.
It doesn't matter. Bro, in high school, you gotta kill.
And then,
right? Like, he playing on superstar teams. You take a team full of dames, and they all averaging 8 points because they all eating, and you take them and you put them all on individual teams, they probably gonna start dropping 20.
Because it comes back to the same thing.
Go ahead.
The Ball brothers, they all played for.
Look at Melo at Spire. That's what I was about to say.
They all played for Chino Hills. Chino Hills only played 2 competitive schools in that district in California, Mater Dei and fucking Long Beach Poly. Those are pretty much the only competitive schools. While Sierra Canyon is playing all the fucking rich private schools
in the nation.
In the nations, they're playing Spire. They're playing IMG. They're playing what's that school that Julian Newman kid goes to? They're playing.
They're playing LeBron's alma mater.
Yeah, and they're winning.
If you sit here and you tell me that LeBron's son is a top recruit,
I'm not saying he's a 5-star recruit. I'm saying he's a 4. He is a 4-star recruit.
But you're telling me
I just gave you that analogy.
But you're telling me
I'm not saying waste your first round.
No,
we didn't say waste your first round. Draft him.
We just said draft him. We weren't talking about him going first round. We're saying, would you draft him knowing you would get Bron?
So
if he's like a second round or third round and he improved in college, yeah, maybe.
It's the same thing with the Brady thing. We were like second round pick, third round pick for Brady's son. Would you take him
for a running back?
A 4-star running back.
Yeah.
But they could be a bust, and then you're fucked. And then you got an old man Tom Brady too.
It's
but
the
Tom
same
Brady's just extra. If I'm gonna draft a running back, I'm gonna draft a running back.
Bro, I don't care if LeBron got a cane. I'm taking him.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie though.
Why not?
I'm not gonna lie. I would pay to watch LeBron beat his child on the court for not giving him the ball or doing something dumb.
Bro, Bronny is not as good as y'all think he is, yo.
Team player, man.
Bronny is tough.
Bronny is trash.
He's tough.
So the 4
compared to all the high schoolers that came out of high school killing, he's not even close.
But compared to his team right now,
I'm not gonna say that, man. The game has changed in high school compared to when these other people came out.
Yeah.
The talent level he's playing against right now is completely different.
He's not in a regular high school, so
yeah, I'm not. He playing against nationally ranked teams. So that's like saying if you go to the NBA and you averaging 8 points a game, you trash. Nah, you actually very fucking good.
Nah, bro. Yeah, I cannot say
just like
Bronny's good
just like that video.
Points.
Kyle Lowry got 7 points. That's 3 buckets. I can do that.
You know
What's his overall stat? Everything else. 7 and what?
Who?
Bronny.
Oh, Bronny 7. It was 7-2-2.
Oh, here he go. Look at him.
7.2 points, 2.6 boards, 2.5 assists per game.
Now,
So
before you say something, D, how many points is that team averaging? His team averaging a game?
That was for his AAU team.
Yeah. So what his AAU team average score?
a game. It's got to be like in the 60s.
Yeah, if it's in the 67, ain't bad, man.
Averaging. That doesn't mean his high ain't 20 points.
Shit, it doesn't show.
Yeah, there's a lot of context when you're looking at stats like that, man.
Let's not even look at the points. He's a point guard, right? Point guard. 2 assists?
Didn't you say the game's changed?
No,
point
he
guards
said
don't
the
need a
game
dime.
changed. 2 assists though as a point guard?
You can't control passing the ball to somebody and they
Well,
miss.
it just has him as a guard, so he could either play the
2
one.
assists
He
though?
plays the one.
He plays the one.
D.
Yeah.
You know you
Curry
gotta see
feeling
film.
it.
You know you gotta see film. How many times have he
Bro.
hit out wide open dude and missed it? Like you
2 assists though? And he played with elites, right? 2 assists?
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, yo. Y'all not gonna sit here and convince me I gotta average 7, 2, and 2. It's nice.
I didn't say we never said nice. We just said he good.
We said he better
I
than
didn't
we
say good. That's not even near average.
Bro, so you telling me, D, this is gonna be my last thing about this. You are telling me right now, this man playing against nationally ranked teams, averaging 7 points. You taking that high schooler who's only playing in New York, averaging 20 points a game.
Hell no.
Playing against bum
Even if you don't even look at the points. Like I said, if he's a point guard and he has 2 assists a game,
Okay.
This is stat line in general. You taking that 20
The
points.
inner city teams, the inner
what's the
city.
rest of his stats though?
So the New York kid, let's say he averaging a double, 20-10 as a point guard with like 4 steals or something like that. But he's not playing out one ranked team in the state, not even nation, the state, just a whole bunch.
He's just playing bum ass
He's
teams
just-
in his district.
Yeah. Or are you going to take somebody playing nationally ranked teams game in, game out, consistently averaging 7.22 stat line?
That's a tough one.
You talking
it
about
depends.
like compare it to like Alabama playing like fucking UTEP every game.
Thank you.
Mac
Nah,
Jones,
bro, I can't
Mac
do- I
Jones,
can't
Mac
do
Jones would
7,
have
2,
looked
and
fucking
2.
amazing, right?
I can't
Against
do
UTEP.
But
It's the same shit.
no, as a point, you got the ball in your hand majority of the time, right? And you only got 2 assists, bro. It's no way.
And I'm just saying, this man
First of all,
he has 5 schools interested in him. One's already thrown an offer at him, and he's a junior. And he was a junior this last year.
LeBron James' son, don't y'all understand?
first thing I want to say to you, D, all right, is just because you got the title point guard, we all know that doesn't mean you pushing the ball down the floor every time. So you
But
got-
2 assists, bro. Come on, come on, bro.
You watch LeBron. How many times he, as a 4, 3, or 5, whatever position he decided to play that game?
Fucking coming down the court with the ball in his hand.
And what
Majority of the time.
And what that point guard averaging? So don't.
How much is Westbrook average? Assist wise.
You said what?
Yeah, like
Westbrook.
5 assists, averaging 5 assists this year. I thought
I don't know.
he had a career low.
right now.
But it's
He
still
had a
1 and
career
2.
low.
And he was one of the best players ever played the game, right?
They also drive 100 points a game, so you better have 5 assists as a.
But
point
2
guard.
assists, bro. Like you gotta come better than that. I'm not
Bro,
impressed.
you
with those
think like
numbers.
I said, what if
I don't give a fuck who
what
you
if their
play.
game average is 60 points, 50 points? You talk about high school. 50
Yes.
points is high in high school.
How many minutes he averaging? Because he ain't playing.
So
the whole
2 assists ain't bad. When you talking about like
2 assists is bad.
we talking about like a total of 20 shots possibly being made in a game. 2 assists,
Bro.
that's 10%.
2 assists is bad. If you look at all the people that came out of high school, these top recruits, like let's say
Hey, but you
top
also-
50, top 100,
You gotta
bro,
remember
their
though.
stats are way better than 7, 2, and 2.
Okay.
You gotta remember. Look, he passes it. Say he's at the top of the key, right? Passes it to somebody, and then they drive in. He don't get the assist.
It depends
Bro,
on how many bounces.
Okay, so right now for his AAU team that's going on right now for the summer,
Yeah.
he has 192 minutes.
And how
They
many?
don't-
games is that?
8 games. So he's played every game but one.
192 divided by 8. So he playing 24 minutes a game.
And then also his
40.
points per his points per game is 7.2 points a game.
At 24 minutes, that's pretty decent.
He has rebounds. He's averaging 2.6 still.
Oh my god. Did y'all know? Yeah, I don't know. Y'all must have not played competitive basketball growing up. There's no way. There's no way.
Assist. He has 20 assists in 8 games. So what is that divided by?
Like,
That's not bad.
It's like 2 and some change.
Yeah.
But
20 assists in 8 games.
That's
but this-
2.7 per game, bro.
So this
That's
is
not
where
that
he
many.
This is where he makes up for it right here.
Like,
So he's not an offensive player, it looks like, but he has 10. He has 1.2 steals a game, which is not that bad for someone in his age.
It's NBA numbers.
You know-
Just saying.
you
And
know,
then And then
NBA numbers, people
he has
that lead in steals are less than 2 most of the time.
he has 5 blocks, or he's had 5 blocks in 8 games. So that's
As a point guard.
As a point guard.
Let me just say what my boy Bradley Beal told his AAU team. All right, and not the part where he said you motherfuckers can't guard me, but what he straight up said, defense is how you gonna get to the pros. They don't expect you to be averaging 20 right now. The average 20 ain't showing shit. They want you to be 8, 10 points playing that D. That's gonna get you in the league. I'm telling you, because defense wins games. And
With the hold on now. Hold on.
He's playing D to me.
Bradley Beal said this, right?
Yeah,
How much he averaged in high school and college?
I don't know. You tell me.
Pretty sure 20 plus.
But I like how you doing it.
I'm pretty sure it's 20 plus.
I like how you doing. Oh, it's just
How is this MJ's opinion? Yeah, now we're arguing with D. The fuck?
You're not.
Let's go back. All right, MJ, you got another opinion?
Yeah, go ahead.
Jesus.
Nah, that's it. You kind of took it over.
How much for how many assists did Bronny have? 2.6.
Yeah.
And D said that.
I didn't
was
say
trash.
2.6.
No, I said 2.6 as a go. He has 2.6
Yeah.
assists per game, and you said that is garbage for a guard, right?
In high school, correct.
Do you want to know how many assists Bradley Beal averaged his entire high school career per game? 2.8.
All right.
But he's not a point guard.
But he's a guard.
It's 2 different positions, dummy.
They have Bronny as just a guard. They don't have him as a
They
point
don't
guard
have
or a
a
shooting
point. He's
guard.
playing either the 1 or the 2. We don't know.
Bradley Beal had. Fuck the assist.
Oh, now it's fucked. Now it's fucked the assist as a guard.
That's why we disregard the points because he only had 7.
Let me go to it. Beal proved to be a real deal scorer in high school. 32.5.
Not against nationally ranked teams, but I'll let MJ do his thing. I'll let MJ do his thing. You lost, D. You lost.
You lost.
Hey, go ahead. Hey, we done with this fucking conversation, man. We getting too deep into. We went from he's trading everybody from the Lakers for DeMar DeRozan and Lillard to this shit.
You can
bro,
tell.
talk about a rabbit hole.
You can tell y'all never played organized basketball. Ever.
You know it.
Bro, I play baseball and football, my guy. I never claimed to play
Exactly.
basketball.
Football all day.
Insane.
But that's why I was doing football fucking analogies with you.
You guys.
Go ahead, MJ. What you got?
All I'm saying is Draymond Green averaged those numbers in the NBA too, so it's like, what's the difference?
But he's
Still honest.
He's a forward though.
But he still averaged the same thing. I mean, room for improvement. That was my last thing.
That was it.
That was it. Y'all took the time up.
Like I said before, Draymond Green is a role player. He's not a scorer, right? Like you said, he's a power forward, but he plays multiple positions. And then they use him for screening purposes majority of the time.
Look, I'm gonna say this though. Draymond Green picked the right sport because I seen his highlight tape as a tight end, and that was
garbage.
ass.
He was garbage.
Now, the person that should have played basketball and football, Antonio Gates, 100%.
And
A lot of players. AI.
But Antonio Gates was nice.
Jimmy Graham was nice at Miami in basketball.
AI was like top receiver or running back or some shit.
Same with
Quarterback. He was quarterback.
his quarterback. Randy Moss could have played.
He's too short. He's too short
Randy
for the NFL.
Randy Moss's basketball highlights, he was pretty nasty. I mean, he wasn't bumfuck West Virginia, but still. He was hooping. Because he was the only dude in his district that was fucking 6'8" or however fucking tall he was.
ridiculous.
Hey man, great fucking episode today. Thank you for joining us, Gordo, since you know you want to be fucking late.
Hey, class
It's all good.
priority, man.
Push the time back for you.
That means 7.
Trying to work
Hey,
for
bro.
the
Hey,
goals.
if the professor says the class is down at 7, you do not have to stay for the rest of the class past 7. They cannot hurt you for that. Just saying.
But he gonna put the slides on fucking online anyway.
No, they
It's
actually
gonna be
don't.
an open book. It's gonna be an
This-
open book test anyway.
All
Most
you
likely.
gotta do is slam your hand on the table and say, "I'm a veteran, goddamn it," and then walk. You're untouchable.
That's
I
it.
forgot my meds.
PTSD.
I forgot my meds.
I'm on a schedule. Fucking it up.
This is why I got out of the military.
False promises, bro. Hey man, hey Marcus, thank you for joining us. Hopefully we have you on again, brother. If y'all got anything to say to the people, go ahead and say it now, man. Gordo, start with you since your ass showed up late.
Hey, this game's over. This game is over.
Nah, it's still time.
All right. MJ, what you got?
Trey LeBron, AD, and Westbrook.
My God, shut the fuck up.
You've been talking about this for 3 weeks now, dude. Get over it.
Go ahead, D, what you got?
Bronny is trash.
Jesus. Still on this.
God damn.
Hey Marcus, what you got, brother?
Hey, it was fun. Cleveland all the way.
Oh Lord.
You
Nope.
know what I'm saying? That's all I got. Hey,
Baker Mayfield's the future.
bring my account back. Mark Zuckerberg, I need my account.
Wait, are you banned again?
You gonna
You are
fucking
not
ban
banned
us
again, my man.
7 days.
Hey, I text D as soon as it happened. I was like, bruh. I even put zeros to like avoid the word and it still got me.
Oh,
Bro,
man.
that shit was obvious though.
I said whoop on a box. So my homeboy is a boxer. He did a fight promotion. Like he did a video. It was dope as hell. I was like, hey, this is hard. I'll still whoop you though. In boxing.
You
And
threatened him.
They was like, nope.
That could be
but-
sexual, you know what I'm saying? There's
That could be.
a lot of things to call out of that.
Yeah.
You should have told him, but you could catch these hands still or something like that. I
Well,
bet
these
you-
hands free.
I
His
did
hand.
that last time and I got banned.
Or just send a picture like this.
You can't ban free shit now.
Why don't you send? You should have sent that picture of that one dude. That one dude in that big ass white tee when he's like,
Oh, I'm gonna send that next time.
Oh
yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, you're gonna be banned again.
He gonna be banned again. He's like, Gordo, I listened to your dumbass, and I'm back.
Mm. All right, fam. Hey, it was great. Good ass episode. Make sure everybody hit that like button, share all the
Sir.
streams, all the fucking anchors. Hey, listen to us on Spotify. This shit is actually pretty entertaining in the car. I'm not gonna fucking lie.
Yeah,
All
I'll
right.
listen to it.
That shit fire. All right. Hey, but follow us on TikTok. We posted TikToks every week. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all that good. Hey, we're the RGD show,
Good
and we'll
dude.
check y'all next week. Take us out, NJ.
Yes, sir.
Who could have ever known, without a single word, that we'd come face to face? There'd not be any reason. I thought all things must die.